Yep, that's it. We're off and racing this time for Division 1 at the Tattersalls Ireland 4yo Maiden. First to show is Leading Force, and also there in between horses is Song for My Father, In the Pocket and Marelli, and Elusive Secret and All Is True. Ben Darrig and Frankie Roy in the back marker. As the jump fence number 1 all safely is The Electric Kid. 9 runners begin their downhill run towards the bottom bend. Shortly going to swing left-handed and make their way into the back straight for their first time. They have a good run towards the next fence, which will be fence number 2. And as they do so, swing the bend, Leading Force on the inside of Song for My Father. They're followed by In the Pocket in third, Elusive Secrets on the inside in fourth. Wider still is Marelli in fifth, and then Ben Darrig, Frankie Roy and All Is True. Back marker of a tightly bunched field is The Electric Kid. Fence number 2 over the far side, come to it, and it is Song for My Father and Leading Force. Very little between these leading pair, followed next in the field by In the Pocket. The wider still Marelli, and then Elusive Secret, and Ben Darrig has made a bit of ground up the inside in the yellow silks into fifth. Wider still is All Is True, and they're followed by Frankie Roy, and The Electric Kid is the back marker as they clear fence number 3 safely, and continue their run through the gap now. Going to make their way towards the side of the track and on towards the next fence they'll be jumping, which will be fence number 4. Tightly bunched 9 runners with only 6 lengths separating them, and it's Leading Force on the inside of Song for My Father. They're followed next in the field by Marelli in third. On the inside in fourth is In the Pocket in the Cashman Silks, and they're followed next by Elusive Secret. All Is True, Ben Darrig, Frankie Roy. The Electric Kid is the back marker. Fence number 4, and again a better jump there by Leading Force. Lands with a half a length advantage from Song for My Father, and they're followed next in the field by In the Pocket. Got up on the outside Marelli, and they're followed next in the field as they swing the home bend for the first time and race uphill towards the next one, which will be fence number 5. So it's Leading Force, Song for My Father, Marelli, and on the inside of these is In the Pocket. Elusive Secret is next with All Is True, and Frankie Roy, Ben Darrig, and The Electric Kid. As they jump that one, fence number 5. Come up to past their point of departure now and make their way up past the winning post and past the judge's trailer and head out on their second circuit. As they do so, Leading Force or Song for My Father. They're followed by In the Pocket and Elusive Secret, Marelli and Frankie Roy. All Is True and Ben Darrig in the back marker of a field that only separated by 4 or 5 lengths is The Electric Kid. Making their way now over that one safely, fence number 6, and heading on towards the bottom bend. Shortly going to swing left-handed now and make their way back into the back straight for their second time. And as they do so, on the inside Leading Force from on his outside Song for My Father. They're followed next in the field by In the Pocket in third, Elusive Secret is fourth, wider still in fifth is Marelli, who's your favourite, and Jack Andrews in the saddle, and Jack's first ride here on Irish point-to-point soil, as they swing into the back straight and race on towards this next one, which will be fence number 7, and at a good jump now, and a clear leader now. Leading Force has gone on by 1.5 lengths from in second. It is Song for My Father, Marelli, and In the Pocket. Frankie Roy has made a bit of ground with Aaron Sinner through the field now. Elusive Secrets next in the 3 towards the back of The Electric Kid. All Is True in the back marker is Ben Darrig. Over that one, fence number 8. And making their way through the gap now. Continue to run towards the next fence they'll be jumping, which will be fence number 9. And as they go through the gap, they're still very tightly bunched now. Steady early pace, and it's in front. A Leading Force from Song for My Father. Frankie Roy is in third with Marelli on the outside and fourth. Inside on the inside in fifth is In the Pocket. Ben Darrig is next with Elusive Secret, All Is True, and The Electric Kid is the back marker. Separated by 6 lengths now as I make them on towards this next one, fence number 9. Leading Force again, a good jump in front. Aligns with a 1.5 lengths advantage from Song for My Father. Frankie Roy goes into third, In the Pocket on the inside fourth. Marelli's fifth, and they're followed by 3 horses in behind these. Ben Darrig, Elusive Secret, All Is True, 1/2 length back to the back marker, The Electric Kid. Swinging off the home bend and face uphill towards the next, which will be fence number 10. The last in a circus time. Leading Force with a 1/2 length advantage from Song for My Father. They're followed next in the field by In the Pocket in third. Marelli on the outside. Between horses is Frankie Roy. Elusive Secrets next with All Is True. On the inside, Ben Darrig, and The Electric Kid is the back marker. Uphill they come to pass the judge's trailer. Head out in their final circuit in this opening division. One of the Tattersalls sponsored 4yo Maiden. Leading Force from Frankie Roy. They're followed next in the field by Song for My Father, Marelli. On the inside of these is In the Pocket, and they're followed next by The Electric Kid, who makes lovely ground up at the outside into 6th. As they race towards the bottom bend, going to swing and head into the back straight for their final time. They'll turn and they'll have 4 left to jump. And as they do so, it is Leading Force from Frankie Roy, who's now gone up to join issue. They're followed in behind these by Morelli on the outside, and they're followed next in 4th is Sunk for My Father. In the pockets 5th, and they're followed by the Electric Kid, All Is True, Ben Darrick is still weighted with, and the back markers Elusive Secret. 4 out now, still tightly bunched, and a good jump by Frankie Roy. Leads for the first time from Morelli in 2nd. Leading Force is next in 3rd, in the pockets in 4th. The Electric Kid is the outside 5th. They're followed by Sunk for My Father, who's lost a place or 2. Ben Darrick, All Is True, and Elusive Secret is the back marker. Over that one now, the one that retrieved from the finish, right over the far side, and it's Frankie Roy. In front now, just gets driven on for a few strides from Morelli in 2nd. In the pockets, gone into 3rd. Leading Force drops back to 4th with Electric Kid in the outside in 5th. Ben Darrick has made eye-catching ground in the yellow sigs, travelling well, the only mare of the field. Now moves into 5th now, on the outside All Is True, and they're followed by Sunk for Your Father and Elusive Secret. They straighten up on towards the second last. Frankie Roy in front, but there's challengers in behind. Morelli on the inside in the pocket. The Electric Kid on the outside goes well now into 2nd. Ben Darrick is ridden back in 5th. They're stretched away from Elusive Secret, All Is True, Sunk for My Father, and Leading Force to drop right out. After home bend they come to straighten up. On the inside in the pocket goes to the throw a challenge down from Frankie Roy, very little between these leading pair. The Electric Kid is ridden back in 3rd. Ben Darrick is trying to close, and they're followed by Morelli, who drops back to 5th, uphill towards the final fence, and it is in the pocket. Leads now by a length from in 2nd Ben Darrick, who just made a bad mistake and out of the contest. The Electric Kid on the outside is also trying to close uphill to come towards the line, and it's in the pocket from the Electric Kid back in the 2nd, but Paul Cashman is going to score here, and it is a Son of Blue Brazil. Scores in good fashion for Mikey O'Sullivan. The Electric Kid runs a cracker in 2nd. They're followed by Frankie Roy in 3rd. Elusive Secret is 4th. Morelli is 5th, and they're followed by Sunk for My Father, All Is True. Glad to report Decky Lavery's up from his fall at the final fence.